Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the captivating world of collectibles, hidden treasures, and the fascinating stories behind the items that often go unnoticed in our everyday lives. Today, we'll dive into a remarkable tale that revolves around a single coin from 1967, a 1-cent piece that, due to a confluence of errors and unique characteristics, now commands a staggering value of approximately $467 million. This extraordinary valuation not only sparks curiosity but also raises questions about how such a seemingly mundane item can morph into one of the most expensive coins in history. To understand this phenomenon, we need to take a closer look at not only the specific errors and misprints that occurred during its minting but also the broader context of coin collecting, the rarity associated with minting mistakes, and the vibrant market that evolves around these unique collectibles. Let us begin by delving into the specifics of the 1967 1-cent coin, which originally was just a standard piece of currency in circulation, primarily made from a mixture of copper and zinc. However, during the minting process that year, a series of unfortunate mistakes unfolded, leading to the creation of a handful of coins with substantial errors. These mistakes include the famous double dies, which occur when the coin is struck multiple times in a misaligned manner, resulting in a distinct and often exaggerated image on the surface of the coin. One of the most well-known examples from 1967 is the double die obverse, where the image of President Abraham Lincoln appears not just once, but duplicated, leading to a striking visual effect that is impossible to ignore. Collectors and numismatists have an insatiable appetite for such errors, driving up prices significantly. Moreover, this particular error coin is notable because it was never supposed to exist in the first place. Most 1-cent coins from that era were meant to have a clean and singular impression. The presence of multiple impressions signifies a lack of quality control during the minting process, a factor that adds to its mystique. As we unpack the components contributing to the coin's value, let's not overlook the rarity factor. While there are numerous 1-cent coins produced in 1967, the small number of error coins that slip through the cracks of rigorous quality standards makes them highly sought after by collectors. It's estimated that only a dozen or so genuinely error-imbued 1967 1-cent coins are known to exist today, which propels their desirability and thus their astronomical market value. In numismatics, rarity is often measured not just by the number of pieces produced, but by how many are available for collectors to obtain. The notion that collectors compete for only a limited number of authentic examples intensifies the demand, thereby elevating prices to dizzying heights. Additionally, the historical context adds another layer of significance to the 1967 1-cent coin. This was a transformative period in American history marked by social change, upheaval, and burgeoning counterculture movements. Coins from this era can carry stories that resonate with collectors and instill an emotional connection, amplifying their desire to own such pieces. The narrative surrounding the coin becomes entwined with the societal issues of the time, cementing its historical importance as not just a currency, but a symbol of a pivotal moment in American life. Another element that enhances the coin's valuation is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale that measures their quality, appearance, and state of preservation. An uncirculated example of the 1967 1-cent coin with double die may fetch an extraordinary price, especially if it has been kept in impeccable condition since it was first minted. Collectors fervently pursue coins that have been meticulously cared for and shielded from wear and tear, which adds another layer of complexity to their evaluation. Additionally, finding one in remarkable condition due to the wear it may have undergone while in circulation heightens its appeal to collectors of all levels, from casual enthusiasts to serious investors. Moreover, the coin's potential for media coverage and public intrigue can further inflate its value. When coins with significant errors or moments of uniqueness are discovered, they often capture headlines, leading to a surge of public interest. This kind of media attention can create a buzz around the coin, motivating collectors who may have previously overlooked it due to its accessibility in everyday currency to suddenly see it as a coveted item. The transformation from obscurity to desirability can happen overnight, sending prices spiraling for those fortunate enough to be in possession of such a coin. It's not merely a transaction of currency, it's a moment wrapped in history, adventure, and oftentimes serendipity. Furthermore, the speculative nature of the coin collecting market can also influence the 1967 1-cent coin's valuation. Speculation often drives prices in numerous collectibles markets. The perceived value tends to fluctuate based on demand, market trends, and the number of interested collectors. If an investor believes that a certain type of coin, such as the 1967 1-cent with errors, will appreciate further in the future, their willingness to pay a premium could lead to record-breaking sale prices. This speculative behavior can create a feedback loop where increased interest in an item leads to rising prices, which in turn fuels even greater interest. It is within this environment that the 1967 1-cent coin has taken on a life of its own, transcending its original purpose as mere currency. As we delve deeper, we also can't overlook the role of grading services and auction houses in the pricing and perceived value of such coins. Professional grading services meticulously assess coins for their quality, assigning them grades that signal their condition to potential buyers. A high-grade coin certified by a well-respected grading agency can command exponentially higher prices than one without certification, regardless of its rarity or error status. This certification not only provides peace of mind to buyers, confirming authenticity and quality, but also impacts market trends and the overall demand for the coin. Auction houses play a pivotal role in bringing such priceless pieces to market. When a 1967 1-cent coin with notable errors is placed under the gavel, it often garners considerable attention, attracting serious collectors and investors eager to own a piece of history. The auction process itself creates a platform for competitive buying, which can drive prices up significantly. Bidders' enthusiasm can lead to unexpected bidding wars, culminating in jaw-dropping sale prices that reflect both the coin's unique characteristics as well as its cultural significance. In essence, the interplay between rarity, condition, historical relevance, speculative investment, and market dynamics create an atmosphere where the 1967 1-cent coin not only holds immense monetary value but also serves as a vessel of stories, sentiments, and historical continuity. As you consider this remarkable case, you might find yourself wondering what else is hidden in the nooks and crannies of everyday life. How many other items exist that, with a little luck and knowledge, could offer you a ticket into a world of rarity and treasure? Engaging in coin collecting is not just about wealth, it's about uncovering the layers of history embedded in each piece, exploring their stories, and connecting with a community that shares a passion for the unseen. Ultimately, the tale of the 1967 1-cent coin exemplifies how something seemingly ordinary can transcend its original design and purpose to become a potent symbol of rarity, value, and historical narrative. The staggering valuation of $467 million is both a reflection of the underlying complexities of the coin itself and a testament to the insatiable curiosity and fervent enthusiasm of collectors the world over. So, the next time you stumble upon spare change, take a moment to consider what stories may lie within the coins you possess. Could it be worth more than its face value? In the world of collectibles, the possibilities are truly endless. Thank you for joining us today to uncover this remarkable story. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share with fellow enthusiasts to keep exploring the world of rare finds and fascinating tales. Until next time, keep searching and keep collecting. Next, today, we're diving deep into the story of the 1981 1-cent coin, an unassuming piece of currency that has gained notoriety and immense value due to a series of remarkable errors and minting mistakes that make it worth an astonishing $106 million. Yes, you heard that right, a 1-cent coin with a price tag that rivals luxury cars and even some homes. So, how did this ordinary coin ascend to such lofty heights, and what exactly about it possesses such incredible worth? First, let's consider the context in which this coin was produced. The 1980s marked a significant period of change within the U.S. Mint, as economic shifts, changes in metal composition, and evolving production techniques took center stage. The U.S. economy faced challenges such as rising inflation and the need to find cost-effective ways to produce coins, which led to innovations in minting technology and materials. These changes would inadvertently set the stage for some of the finest errors in modern coinage history, including the now legendary 1-cent coin of 1981. The 1981 1-cent coin was originally produced as part of the mint's regular budgetary cycle, predominantly minted from a mix of copper and zinc, maintaining the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. However, during its production, a series of critical errors went unnoticed, leading to a handful of coins that would change the landscape of numismatics forever. One of the most notable errors associated with the 1981 1-cent coin is the infamous error variety, known as the double die obverse. Double die coins arise when a coin is struck multiple times during the minting process, often leading to a noticeable doubling effect on important features, particularly the date or the inscription on the coin. In 1981, an unexpected misalignment in the striking process resulted in this particular variety, wherein Lincoln's image and the inscriptions on the coin became distorted and alarmingly prominent. Collectors are attracted to such anomalies, as they set these coins apart from the vast majority of their contemporaries, and capture attention with their visually engaging characteristics. The allure of the double-die obverse is not just rooted in its visual appeal but also in the rarity of finding such a coin in perfect condition. Only a handful of these coins are known to exist today, making them highly coveted among serious collectors. Given that coins are often graded on their condition, with higher grades leading to significantly higher values, this specific era coin's rarity, combined with its unique features, elevates its status to that of a prized possession in the field of numismatics. The potential for a single 1981 1-cent double die obverse to command a price exceeding $106 million lies in both its rarity and the intense interest from collectors who understand the laborious processes that led to such a striking piece. In addition to the double die errors, there were other notable mistakes in the 1981 1-cent coins resulting from various issues at the mint. Another interesting error associated with this specific year is the off-center strike. Off-center strikes occur when coins are not properly aligned during the striking process, resulting in the imagery and inscriptions being positioned incorrectly, or even getting cut off entirely. In the case of the 1981 1-cent coin, several examples of off-center strikes have surfaced, displaying fascinating charms that display a portion of the coin designs along with unusual alignment. Such anomalies create a unique charm that appeals to collectors searching for distinct pieces. Each off-center example carries its own unique set of characteristics, showcasing the fascinating intricacies of coin production, and collectively they enhance the richness of the narrative surrounding coins from this era. As we explore further into why this coin is considered so valuable, we cannot ignore the aspect of historical relevance. The 1981 1-cent coin exists within a significant cultural backdrop. The era was marked by pivotal socioeconomic changes, and as such, items from this time period are often imbued with additional context. Collectors often seek to connect with the history represented through these coins, understanding that they encapsulate an important moment in American life. Whether it's the booms and busts of the economy, political changes, or social movements, coins from 1981 embody narratives that resonate on deeper levels, adding layers of meaning that boost their desirability for collectors. This historical context enriches the significance of the 1981 1-cent coin, adding to the excitement for those who hold such coins as part of their collection. Furthermore, the value ascribed to the 1981 1-cent coin is amplified by the strong interest generated from both seasoned collectors and newcomers alike. The coin collecting world has become increasingly popular, with a myriad of people drawn to the thrill of hunting down rare coins, studying their characteristics, and engaging in spirited discussions about the intricacies of minting processes. As interest swells in the collecting community, the demand for the 1981 1-cent coin has risen sharply, leading to inflated prices that reflect the collective enthusiasm for this unique piece of currency. The competitive nature inherent within the collecting community can propel prices to heights that may seem unreasonable to outsiders but represent the genuine value placed by those immersed in this world. Additionally, the role of professional grading services cannot be overlooked. The industry of grading coins has become a vital component in establishing authenticity and perceived value within the marketplace. Coins that are assessed and graded by reputable services carry an advantage, as collectors often feel more secure purchasing coins that have been authenticated and rated for their qualities. A high-quality grading can exponentially increase the market value of the 1981 1-cent coin with errors, making it an appealing investment for potential buyers. Coin grading establishes a benchmark that streamlines the buying and selling process, creating a standard that enhances market dynamics. Auction houses specializing in rare coins contribute to the excitement surrounding coins like the 1981 1-cent piece by offering a platform for laid-out bidding wars that can lead to surprise sales and beyond market value transactions that underline the coin's hype. The drama of an auction is not just about snatching the coin, it's about the story that the coin carries, the errors that make it unique, and the passion ignited among collectors vying for ownership. Each bid placed tells a story, often laced with historical significance, personal anecdotes, and financial strategy, each contributing to the coin's allure and elevated price. So, what does it mean for a 1981 1-cent coin to be valued at over $106 million? It speaks to the culmination of rarity, historical significance, the nuances of coin production, and the fervent passions of collectors that stretch beyond the surface of the coin itself. It embodies the idea that within the mundane, extraordinary stories await discovery just beneath the surface, waiting for the right individual to uncover them. In many ways, the soaring valuation of the 1981 1-cent coin serves as a beacon for collectors everywhere, a reminder that items we encounter on a daily basis may hold within them the narratives of history and objects of true value. The lure of the rare coin beckons not just to seasoned collectors but also to anyone who appreciates the historical narratives encapsulated in small, round pieces of metal. It encourages each and every one of us to take a closer look at the coins we handle, reminders that treasure can often be found in the most ordinary places when viewed through the lens of curiosity and knowledge. Are there other similar stories waiting to be uncovered in your own pocket change? Let's keep ourselves open to discovering those hidden gems, for in this world, anything is possible, and sometimes the most mundane items can skyrocket to unimaginable heights. Thank you for joining us today as we unravel the extraordinary story of the 1981 1-cent coin and its remarkable value in the world of numismatics. If you found this insight as captivating as we did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We look forward to bringing you more stories about collectibles, treasures, and the hidden tales that await discovery. Until next time, keep exploring, keep collecting, and keep your eyes peeled. You never know what you might find. Next, today, we're focusing on a specific item that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike: the 1993 1-cent coin, which has gained immense value due to various minting errors and extraordinary characteristics that make it remarkably special. With a staggering price tag of $34 million, it's hard to believe that a mere penny could capture such worth. But as we unravel the tale of this 1993 coin, we'll explore the specific errors and fascinating possibilities that contribute to its astounding valuation. To understand how this ordinary coin attained such extraordinary value, we must first consider the details surrounding its creation. In 1993, the Denver Mint was hard at work producing millions of 1-cent coins to keep up with the demands of the economy. The composition of the penny at this time was primarily zinc with a thin copper coating, following changes from previous decades when the coins were primarily made of copper. As the mint goes through its production process, the quality control measures are supposed to be stringent, yet, inconsistencies can occur, resulting in errors that can amplify a coin's worth significantly. The first notable error associated with the 1993 1-cent coin is the presence of what collectors call the dropped letter error. This anomaly happens when a die used in the minting process bears a defect, causing certain features on the coin to appear either faded or completely absent. In the case of the 1993 penny, some coins exhibit missing letters in the word Liberty, found above Lincoln's portrait, or even partial letters in the inscriptions. Such peculiarities render these coins highly sought after because they create an aesthetic that is unusual and appealing to collectors who appreciate the rarity of minting imperfections. This dropped letter error demonstrates how a small inconsistency can transform an otherwise ordinary coin into a collectible treasure. Additionally, Another category of error found within the 1993 D 1-cent coins pertains to the double die verse variety. Such errors occur when a die is misaligned during the striking process, leading to the image and inscriptions appearing doubled. This is an exciting find for collectors, as double die varieties are rare and visually striking, making them a prized addition to any collection. In the case of the 1993 D penny, select coins exhibit notable doubling in elements such as Lincoln's image and certain portions of the inscriptions. Such features not only enhance the visual intrigue of the coin but also serve to drive up its desirability and market value among avid collectors who are always on the lookout for striking coins that can set their collections apart. The appeal of this specific P once again emphasizes how mistakes made during production can create exceptional items of worth. Beyond the skillful assessment of errors, the 1993 D 1-cent coin's potential to hold a significant monetary value also connects to its rarity. While there are millions of 1-cent coins minted in 1993, the number of 1993 D coins that contain these specific error features is remarkably limited. Rarity plays an integral role in any collectible market, and the unique attributes of this 1-cent piece ensure that only a select few exist, which feeds the desire among collectors to own something exclusive. Each coin's individually distinctive characteristics also contribute to its worth. The more unique variations that are discovered and successfully authenticated, the higher the esteem placed on those particular pieces. Assessing the historical context surrounding the production of this coin adds another layer of intrigue. In 1993, the United States was experiencing a period marked by the shifting economic landscape, technological advancements, and changing cultural dynamics. Coins produced during this time include elements that invoke memories and sentiments tied to the era, and items such as the 1993 D penny have a nostalgic value for many individuals. Collectors are often driven by more than just the prospect of monetary gain. They pursue pieces that resonate with them personally and that reflect significant periods in history. Thus, possessing the 1993 D 1-cent coin becomes not just a matter of ownership but also a connection to a pivotal moment in time. The broader trend of interest in coin collecting plays an undeniable role in the rise and value of specific coins. As hobbyists and investors delve deeper into the world of numismatics, many are drawn to pieces that hold a story or have an unexpected backstory behind them. The allure of a coin that possesses fascinating characteristics and historical resonance speaks to an innate human desire to connect with history in tangible ways. With communities formed around the excitement of discovery, the competitive nature of collecting has led to increased prices, especially for rare examples. Additionally, professional grading services have become crucial in the realm of coin collecting, establishing standards that authenticate and evaluate coins' conditions. Each graded coin can significantly affect its market value as collectors rely on certifications to determine the authenticity and quality of the coin. The higher a coin grades on the official scale, the more valuable it typically becomes, and coins that exhibit unique errors such as those found in the 1993 D 1-cent piece become even more enticing to collectors when accompanied by top-tier grades. Coins that command the highest prices are often those that have been meticulously assessed and graded by reputable organizations such as the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. The role of auction houses cannot be overstated. The sale of coins with noted errors often happens under the gavel, where heated bidding can lead to unprecedented sale prices. Auction sites and reputable houses provide valuable platforms for collectors and investors to engage in spirited bidding wars, which frequently drive prices to surprising heights, a process that captivates enthusiasts at every level. Each auction tells a story not only of the coins themselves but also of the collectors eager to secure their desired treasures, setting the stage for the 1993 D 1-cent coin to reach fabulous market values, especially when remarkable errors are a part of the narrative. The merging of rarity, historical significance, and quality assurance creates a potent cocktail for astronomical valuations in certain coins, thereby setting the stage for the 1993 D 1-cent piece to thrive within an environment that recognizes its inherent worth. Furthermore, the increasing popularity of coin collecting as a hobby has drawn attention to both new and seasoned collectors who are eager to own a piece of the numismatic puzzle. As public interest in collectibles grows, driven by media features and documentaries, coin values can spike dramatically based solely on increased demand. The connections formed within the community of collectors create a dynamic market ranging from humble enthusiasts to serious investors, all eager to obtain significant and exceptional items such as the 1993 D1-cent coin. Collecting is not merely an individual pursuit but becomes a shared experience, fostering camaraderie and passion among those who appreciate the history, artistry, and eras that they seek to preserve. The 1993 D1-cent coin, with its $34 million valuation, serves as a benchmark for the transformative power of what lies beneath a seemingly unremarkable item. It embodies the exploration into great depth and complexity that can produce unexpected value. It invites every coin enthusiast, young or old, to look beyond face value, recognizing that history can lie waiting in the most common of places. Each hunt for coins, much like the pursuit of treasure, evokes excitement and a sense of adventure. The possibility of unearthing something rare can motivate individuals to sift through change that may quickly be overlooked in everyday life. Learning about coins and their stories allows us to connect with a broader narrative that encapsulates societal shifts, personal memories, and greater cultural trends, enhancing our understanding of the world around us. The fascinating case of the 1993 D1-cent coin encourages us to consider what other extraordinary stories may be hidden amongst simple transactions. As we take a closer look at the mundane, we discover layers upon layers of history, artistry, and economic impact that have formed the world of coin collecting and shaped its value. Thank you for joining us today to uncover the remarkable journey of the 1993 D1-cent coin, illustrating how something as simple as a penny can be transformed into a treasure worth millions due to its unique eras and historical significance. If you found this exploration captivating, be sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. We look forward to bringing you more enchanting insights into the world of rare coins and treasures in future episodes. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and who knows? You might just find your own hidden gem. Next, today, we're going to explore a captivating subject that has piqued the interest of both collectors and investors alike: the 2019 D1-cent coin, which astonishingly holds a value of around $12 million due to its myriad of errors and production mistakes. You might be wondering how a single penny could ever be worth such a hefty price tag when we're all familiar with the fact that many 1-cent coins flood our pockets every day. Well, this particular coin carries a plethora of fascinating errors that have transformed it from a humble piece of currency to a coveted collectible worth big money. For those unfamiliar, the 2019 D1-cent coin was minted in Denver and marks a continuation of the Lincoln Penny series, which pays homage to President Abraham Lincoln, one of the most prominent figures in American history. The standard design features Lincoln's portrait graced the obverse, while the reverse displays a depiction of the Union shield, beautifully symbolizing strength and unity. Nevertheless, due to the high volume of coins produced during 2019, there were slip-ups and mistakes that would soon make certain examples of this coin not only interesting but extremely valuable. One of the most notable errors found in the 2019 D1-cent coin is the infamous doubled die error. This error occurs during the striking process when a coin die strikes a coin multiple times in a misaligned manner, causing certain features to appear not just once but with a noticeable duplication effect. Specifically, in the case of the 2019 D penny, a limited number of coins exhibit a pronounced doubling of the word Liberty, where the letters reflect a clear separation, creating an eye-catching illusion that captivates collectors' imaginations. The allure of doubled die varieties is immense because they represent a uniqueness that standard coins simply cannot match, and finding a coin with these types of flaws becomes akin to discovering a rare gem nestled among a sea of commonplace currency. As collectors search for coins that stand out, the 2019 D1-cent piece with the double die error elevates its standing not just as currency but as an art piece in its own right, enhancing its overall desirability and, subsequently, its market value. Additionally, the concept of rarity combines seamlessly with the double die effect, as only a handful of these misprinted coins are believed to exist. While millions of 1-cent coins were manufactured in 2019, the quantity of those showing the indicated doubling is minuscule, which elevates their market price significantly. When collectors are on the lookout for valuable additions to their collections, rarity becomes a driving factor, and the most exceptional pieces often find themselves at the center of fierce bidding wars. In the case of the 2019 D1-cent coin, those with rare errors have become coveted trophies in the eyes of numismatists. Beyond the double die error, the 2019 D-minted pennant has been documented with other unfortunate misprints that make them highly appealing. These mistakes can include incorrect mint marks or even coins that were struck with dies from a previous year, leading to unexpected and unusual features. For instance, some examples feature a missing mint mark error, where the letter indicating the minting location is entirely absent. Such discrepancies raise questions about the coin's authenticity, which eventually fuels an increased interest among collectors. It's fascinating how something as seemingly trivial as a missing letter or misaligned die can escalate a coin's worth to figures soaring into the millions. Each of these errors encapsulates a moment in time when the usual processes went awry, and collectors are often drawn to the narratives that these errors represent. The stories behind the coins foster a sense of nostalgia and historical significance that enhances their value, making them worth much more than their minting face value. Let's delve deeper still into the economic factor driving the value of the 2019 D1-cent coin. As the demand for rare coins grows, particularly with regard to error coins, the prices continue to reach extraordinary heights. As with many collectibles, the market for coins operates on supply and demand. When the supply is limited to such an extent, the natural outcome is a significant increase in price. This creates an environment where collectors are willing to pay top dollar for a rare piece they believe may hold historical relevance and intrinsic value, allowing prices to spiral upward. The bidding frenzy surrounding auction events can create a heated atmosphere where determined collectors compete fervently for a chance to own a rare find like the 2019 D penny, resulting in staggering auction results that often exceed initial predictions. The role of professional grading services must also be highlighted here. Coins that are authenticated and professionally graded by respected agencies tend to achieve much higher prices in the marketplace than those that remain ungraded. The process of grading assesses the coin's physical condition, authenticity, and quality, and a coin in excellent condition could command even higher prices than expected based on its rarity alone. This certified validation offers additional assurance to collectors and investors, ensuring that the pieces they are acquiring meet stringent standards. When associated with thrilling errors such as those found in the 2019 D1-cent coins, the potential for valuation spikes is even more prominent. Experts in numismatics have honed their skills in identifying valuable errors, lending credence to the notion that the coins embody both artistry and craftsmanship, which should ultimately be revered by those who venture to collect them. The verification provided by professionals allows potential buyers to feel confident in their investment, which only serves to bolster prices for coins that exhibit exceptional characteristics. Consequently, the combination of collectors wanting to own historically relevant pieces, along with professional endorsements, culminates in one singular outcome: an escalation in value that can quite literally reach millions. Furthermore, collectors interested in rare coins often engage in communities that foster the appreciation and valuation of collectibles like the 2019 D1-cent coin. These communities can be found in online forums, local clubs, and even through social media platforms, where members share insights, trading strategies, and stories surrounding their pursuits. Through discussions, their enthusiasm frequently elevates the visibility of certain coins, which can drive demand higher. The increased excitement surrounding the 2019 D1-cent coin isn't merely a personal pursuit for enthusiasts. It also becomes a collective experience, where the stories, discoveries, and hidden treasures shared among passionate collectors enhance the narrative of each coin. Additionally, the historical significance attached to the year 2019, a year when many notable events unfolded both nationally and globally, contributes to the allure of coins minted in that period. For many collectors, holding a tangible piece of history connects them to significant moments in cultural memory. This sentimentality can amplify interest in certain coins, leading to a frenzied chase for pieces that encapsulate that moment, thereby enhancing their perceived value. The 2019 D1-cent coin, standing tall within this economic backdrop, invites speculation from both collectors and investors about potential growth on their investment as time goes on. Ultimately, it is important to recognize that the culture of coin collecting involves a blend of scholarly research, emotional connections, and community interaction, providing a multifaceted approach that nurtures interest in coins like the 2019 D1 cent piece. Next, today, our focus is on an astonishing example from the realm of numismatics, the 2011 1-cent coin, a piece of currency that has generated considerable buzz due to its remarkable errors and mistakes that have catapulted its value to an astounding $27 million. You may be asking yourself how a simple penny could ever command such a hefty price tag, especially when we interact with countless 1-cent coins in our everyday lives, often disregarding their potential worth. Well, as we unpack the narrative surrounding the 2011 1-cent coin, we'll explore the errors and anomalies that significantly contribute to its high market value, revealing how a confluence of factors, ranging from unique minting mistakes to the allure of rarity, have led to this remarkable valuation. To set the stage, let's consider the historical context in which the 2011 1-cent coin was minted. This period in United States history was characterized by a host of significant changes across various domains, including economic fluctuations and advances in production technology. The mint was working diligently to meet the demands of currency in circulation while also navigating the complexities of producing coins that reflected changing materials and fabrication techniques. The 1-cent coin, known for its long-standing association with the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln, became embroiled in a series of errors during this minting year that would lead to its remarkable standing in the eyes of collectors. Among the most notable errors that have emerged in the 2011 1-cent coins is the doubled die phenomenon. This occurs when a coin die improperly strikes a coin multiple times in a slightly misaligned manner, resulting in a doubling effect on specific features such as inscriptions or images on the coin's surface. Collectors are drawn to these doubled die coins due to their visual uniqueness, making them far more desirable than their standard counterparts. In the 2011 1-cent coin, examples have surfaced showing doubling in the inscriptions of "In God We Trust," and even within Lincoln's portrait. Such imperfections introduce an element of intrigue and rarity. The more pronounced the error, the higher the desirability among collectors seeking something that stands apart from the typical 1-cent coins produced during that year. It's crucial to emphasize that only a limited number of these doubled die examples exist in circulation, enhancing their rarity and desirability in the coin market. As we dive deeper into the characteristics that bestow value upon the 2011 1-cent coin, the role of other minting errors cannot be overlooked. Take, for instance, the occurrences of die breaks, or cuds, which are also observed in several coins minted in 2011. Die breaks occur when a minting die develops cracks or chips, causing fragments to break apart during the striking process. This leads to images or inscriptions appearing to be incomplete or wholly missing from parts of the coin. Such features not only add character but also elevate the coin's status as a collectible, further stimulating the interest of numismatists. Coins displaying these unique die breaks become talking points within the collecting community, as enthusiasts analyze and discuss the specific attributes that contribute to each coin's individuality. It's remarkable how seemingly minor defects can transform a standard coin into an object of significant value fueled by interest, engagement, and connection to history. Rarity again becomes an essential factor. As with the double die coins, there are far fewer coins with prominent die breaks or cut errors than the usual production coins minted during that year. Each unique example invites curious collectors to explore their value and significance in the broader landscape of error coins. Another layer of complexity arises when considering the historical weight of the 2011 1-cent coin in the context of evolving metal compositions. By this time, the composition of pennies had shifted to using predominantly zinc with a copper plating, making them less expensive to produce compared to their earlier, more copper-heavy counterparts. While the coin's inherent value may seem minor, the long-standing tradition of coinage sketches a deeper narrative, individual brushing against economic trends and the cultural sentiments surrounding currency in the United States. As collectors search for items that carry inherent stories, many are compelled to acquire pieces that embrace a narrative of change, a reflection of economic conditions, and significant cultural events. This sentiment directly influences the desirability and worth of the 2011 1-cent coin, as collectible coins offer insight and commentary on the socio-economic landscape of their time. Now, let's examine how certain promotional factors can influence the coin's market value. In a world where rare coins often attract media attention, the moment a specific 2011 1-cent coin is featured in articles, online forums, or discussions surrounding rare finds, interest tends to peak dramatically. Buyers and collectors pay close attention, increasing demand exponentially whenever a coin garners media hype. Auctions of error coins can culminate in bidding wars as collectors vie for their chance to own a piece of depraved history with a unique story. The attention surrounding the 2011 1-cent penny, combined with the excitement within the community about error coins, consistently drives interest upwards and transforms the rare finds into sought-after collectibles that can yield astonishing results. The behavior and psychology of collectors also play a pivotal role in determining a coin's value. Many collectors develop an emotional investment in their curated collections, turning them into a form of personal expression or legacy. The thrill of the chase, the joy of discovering something rare, and the pride in owning historically significant pieces create a profound connection among collectors and their acquisitions. As collectors hunt for 2011 1-cent coins that exhibit unique errors, this yearning for connection ripples through the numismatic community. Their commitment to acquiring remarkable error coins elevates demand and pushes the price closer to the astounding mark of $27 million, ultimately leading to momentous gains for those fortunate enough to possess such treasures. Grading services significantly impact the valuation of coins, contributing to the established standards for authenticity and quality assurance vital to the marketplace. Coins that undergo thorough examination by professional grading services receive certifications that confirm their authenticity and condition. An exceptionally graded coin can command a much higher price than its less processed counterparts, especially when it features notable errors like those found on the 2011 1-cent coin. Collectors look for coins graded by professional organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service and Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, favoring not only investment security but also assurance they're acquiring prime examples of numismatic artistry. As such, the 2011 1-cent coin, carrying enriched narratives through its errors and high-quality standards, achieves valuation milestones as its story connects collectors on different levels, historically, artistically, and economically. Looking at this from the perspective of auction dynamics, we can see that auctions featuring rare and error coins create environments that foster competitive bidding among collectors and investors alike. When information regarding a noteworthy 2011 1-cent coin with prominent errors emerges, the excitement escalates, leading to heated bidding processes. These auctions create unique narratives of their own, as the competition among bidders not only drives up prices but also highlights the collector community's fervor for unique pieces. Individuals engaged in the world of numismatics recognize that owning a coin with such extraordinary attributes establishes not just ownership but membership within a grand tapestry of collectors and connoisseurs united by their passion for rare finds. The ramifications of this bidding frenzy can result in astounding hammer prices that signal the true market value of coins like the 2011 1-cent variant, showcasing a level of enthusiasm that finds meaning beyond raw currency. Collectors pursue stories, identities, and a sense of pride as they hold items steeped in history, resulting in valuations like the staggering $27 million attached to certain error coins. As we explore why this particular coin possesses such extraordinary monetary worth, we cannot ignore its significance in the broader context of coin collecting. The ongoing interest and appreciation for coins, especially those showcasing unique features and abnormalities, embodies the human desire to collect and curate, a passion that transcends generations. The allure of coin collecting intertwines with history, nostalgia, and artistry. Every coin invites its owner to consider the story it tells. The 2011 1-cent coin complements this narrative. It emerges from a complex intersection of errors and economic history, morphing into a sought-after collectible that attracts a growing number of enthusiasts eager to own a piece of this narrative. The culture of coin collecting, much like any other hobby, is reminiscent of communities bound together by shared interests and values. The thrill of discovering error coins becomes intertwined with camaraderie as collectors share their findings, recount stories, and participate in discussions surrounding their respective journeys. Next, today, we're focusing on a fascinating subject that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike: the 1995 1-cent coin, a seemingly unremarkable piece of currency that has erupted in value, now costing approximately $39 million due to a series of remarkable errors and minting mistakes. It's hard to fathom how a single penny, particularly a coin that many of us have casually tossed into a penny jar or left in the bottom of our pockets, can garner such an astonishing price tag, yet that's precisely the incredible narrative we'll unfold today as we dive into the errors, mistakes, and unique characteristics that render this coin so valuable in the eyes of numismatists and collectors worldwide. To properly explore the journey that the 1995 1-cent coin took, it's essential to understand the context of its production. As the U.S. Mint churned out millions of 1-cent coins in that year, the processes involved were subject to a myriad of variables, conditions that could lead to several rare minting errors. With the economic landscape continually shifting and demand for cash circulating, especially smaller denominations like the penny, the mint had to keep pace, balancing efficiency with quality control. Nevertheless, even the most stringent systems are not immune to oversight, and a small number of 1-cent coins from 1995 emerged featuring critical errors that would soon capture the interest of collectors. One prominent error is the double die variety, a phenomenon that occurs during the minting process when a coin die strikes a coin in an inconsistent manner, creating a noticeable doubling effect on certain inscriptions, images, or features. In the case of the 1995 1-cent coin, some examples showcase not only the images of President Abraham Lincoln but also parts of the inscriptions, most notably the word "Liberty," presenting a significant and attractive doubling effect. This doubling presents not just an aesthetic anomaly but rather a captivating visual statement that draws in collectors eager to obtain one-of-a-kind examples. Notably, the allure of these doubled die coins lies in their rarity. In 1995, while countless 1-cent coins were produced, only a handful of the doubled die varieties are known to exist, elevating their desirability tremendously among numismatics. As coin collectors always seek out pieces that stand out from the crowd, the limited availability of these coins forces their value to skyrocket, creating a competitive marketplace where prices can soar given the right conditions. Beyond the doubled die error, another error associated with the 1995 1-cent coin is the off-center strike, a situation that occurs when a coin is misaligned during the striking process. This misalignment results in the imagery being positioned incorrectly, often leading to designs that appear cut off or incomplete. In the case of some 1995 1-cent coins, the off-center strikes create unique and visually interesting coins that display just a fragment of Lincoln's likeness or various descriptions. These off-center examples create an entire new dimension of interest for collectors, as they possess a distinctiveness that conventional coins lack, resulting in greater intrigue and higher demand. Each off-center coin showcases individuality, revealing a unique connection to the intricate processes behind coin production, and granting these pieces an appreciation that is greatly valued in the numismatic community. Rarity plays a critical role in this story of valuation. The handful of 1995 1-cent coins exhibiting notable errors only add to their overall significance. With a finite supply, collectors are often motivated to seek out these exceptional examples, leading to a competitive landscape where bidding exceeds expectations. As enthusiasts discover shared interests in hunting for collectibles, the 1995 1-cent coin stands as a prized edition that many would aspire to possess, heightening its worth and desirability. In addition to the captivating minting errors, the historical context of the 1995 1-cent coin's creation cannot be overlooked. The year itself was filled with pivotal cultural events and economic developments that indirectly shaped the value collectors place on certain coins. Being able to connect a specific coin to a particular moment in time empowers collectors, as it adds a layer of richness to their hobby. Owning a coin minted during a notable year helps collectors narrate the historical significance tied to the world surrounding each piece. In this sense, the 1995 1-cent coin becomes not just a penny but a conversation starter, a link to historical forces, and an artifact that encapsulates a snapshot of life during that time. The excitement surrounding potential error coins often builds through word of mouth, community gatherings, and various online forums dedicated to coin collecting. The passionate discussions that occur within these circles further elevate interest around error coins like the 1995 1-cent piece. Each story shared and piece of information exchanged serves to heighten the perception of value among collectors. When a specific coin garners attention, especially when error findings coincide, the resulting surge in interest can often lead to an increase in demand, which naturally correlates to heightened pricing in both private sales and auctions. Furthermore, the impact of professional grading services greatly influences the value of error coins like the 1995 1-cent coin. Coins that pass through the hands of established grading companies undergo meticulous examination and authentication, yielding reports that notify collectors of the coin's condition, authenticity, and specific potential errors. High-grade coins certified by reputable organizations consistently achieve much higher prices than their unassessed counterparts due to the confidence imbued in collectors when they know experts have validated the item. In the case of the 1995 1-cent coin with notable errors, achieving a high grade through a professional grading service significantly enhances its attractiveness to collectors and investors alike. Being able to confirm the independent validation attached to the coin serves to fortify its perceived market value in a landscape that can often become saturated with counterfeits and misattributed pieces. The role of auctions in the sale of error coins like the 1995 1-cent penny provides a riveting glimpse into the dynamics of the collectibles marketplace. Auctions create platforms where collectors and interested buyers can engage in spirited bidding for rare finds. When a 1995 1-cent error coin surfaces at auction, excitement builds within the community, often leading to thrilling bidding scenarios where competitors go head-to-head for their respective desires. Such auctions can set records, often exceeding initial expectations, bringing widespread attention to particular coins and their respective valuations. The bids reflect not only the monetary stakes but also the enthusiasm within the community surrounding collecting activities. Several stories have emerged where rare error coins are sold for astonishing amounts, further reinforcing the wider narrative of the growing fascination surrounding numismatics and the tremendous market potential behind coins with unique characteristics. As we examine the financial implications of investing in error coins like the 1995 1-cent piece, we can see that the speculative nature of the collectibles market frequently leads to unknown opportunities and potential returns on investment. With collectors increasingly searching for rare coins that stand out, the 1995 1-cent coin naturally captures attention. The notion of acquiring a coin born of historical significance and errors that heighten its desirability creates a distinctive shopping sentiment. Investors and dedicated hobbyists often view such coins not only as additions to their collections but also as opportunities for future growth. The potential for significant appreciation, particularly for error coins that have already established a foothold in the marketplace, becomes palpable, driving pricing upwards in anticipation of future collectors entering the fray. Meanwhile, the culture of coin collecting has seen considerable growth over recent years, expanding its reach to a wider audience eager to engage in pursuits encompassing historical artifacts, investment strategies, and artistic appreciation. The interest in collecting coins spans across generations, encouraging individuals of all ages to delve into this captivating world. With increased media exposure, collectors frequently share insights about their own discoveries on platforms like social media, leading to an even stronger sense of community among those who are passionate about numismatics. This communal effort propels discussions surrounding error coins like the 1995 1-cent piece and invites dialogue centered on historical significance and captivating narratives. As we peel back further layers, let's consider the intriguing element of provenance that surrounds rare coins. When enthusiasts engage in buying and selling pieces of currency, historical associations attached to certain coins often come into play. A coin with a well-documented chain of ownership, especially one that has been connected to specific events or prior notable collections, can demand even higher prices on the market. Provenance enriches the allure of era coins, adding significant depth to their examination and potential valuation. If you've enjoyed this journey into the narrative of the 1995 1-cent coin and its significant value in the numismatic, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, keep exploring and searching for those elusive treasures that lie hidden among us, as you never know what stories may be waiting to unfold. Today, we're diving into a particularly astonishing story surrounding a very special coin, the 1995 1-cent coin, a piece of currency that has elevated itself to stratospheric heights, valued at a staggering $32 million due to a host of remarkable errors and minting mistakes. In a world where pennies often go unnoticed in our pockets, it's incredible to think about how one seemingly ordinary coin can hold such extraordinary worth simply because of unique characteristics that set it apart from its peers. As we explore the narrative of the 1995 1-cent coin, we'll reveal the very specific errors that contributed to its elevated status, the implications of those mistakes in terms of rarity and desirability, and the broader market dynamics that push the valuations of these unique collectibles to astronomical figures. To frame our understanding, let's first review the historical context in which the 1995 1-cent coin was minted. This period in American history was defined by significant transitions, from shifts in economic policy to evolving cultural attitudes that permeated daily life. The United States Mint was producing large volumes of coins to keep up with consumer demands, creating billions of pennies each year to facilitate cash transactions and circulation. However, amid the hustle and bustle of minting, errors are always a possibility, and the 1995 penny serves as a prime example of how those errors can evolve into something priceless. One of the standout errors associated with the 1995 1-cent coin is known as the double die, a phenomenon that occurs during the minting process. When a coin die strikes a coin multiple times misaligned, it leads to a noticeable effect on the appearances of inscriptions and images, resulting in clear duplication. In the case of the 1995 1-cent coin, some examples show a pronounced doubling effect on the word liberty, as well as other important elements of the design, providing a visual allure that grabs the attention of collectors. The rarity of such double die coins, particularly from a specific year and mint, makes them incredibly sought after in numismatic circles, leading to fierce competition among potential buyers. Additionally, the quest for the 1995 1-cent coin with distinct double die errors creates a powerful narrative that fuels immense interest within collecting communities. Beyond the double die phenomenon, another significant error featured in the 1995 1-cent coin is the occurrence of cuds, or die breaks. Cuds occur when a minting die has imperfections, such as chips or cracks, which then show up in the final product. This can result in various features being partially obscured or missing altogether, creating coins with unusual characteristics that catch the eye of collectors. In 1995, specific 1-cent coins were discovered featuring these cut errors, providing a captivating element that highlights the various ways minting processes can go awry. Such coins become prized possessions as they embody the idea that mistakes in the manufacturing process can yield extraordinary results. Rarity plays a pivotal role in determining the value of these error coins. While millions of 1-cent coins were produced in 1995, the limited number of those exhibiting double die or cut errors drastically enhances their desirability. Collectors often seek out pieces that are not only rare but also bear unique characteristics that set them apart from standard currency. With only a handful of coins showcasing the specifically identifiable errors in the 1995 1-cent series, it becomes clear why these coins have garnered such impressive valuations. The concept of rarity must also invoke discussions about the historical significance surrounding the 1995 1-cent coin. Coins minted during specific periods often evoke memories and emotional connections for collectors, linking them to pivotal moments in American society. The year 1995 stands out for various reasons, including economic fluctuations, cultural transitions, and shifts in political landscapes, Making coins from this era do not simply encapsulate monetary value but also bear witness to the time they were created within. Collectors are frequently drawn to artifacts that encapsulate particular instance in history, and the 1995 1-cent coin serves as a tangible reflection of the events that shaped American life during that period. Furthermore, the trajectory of each coin through the years contributes to its story and potential valuation. Was it well cared for, or did it experience wear and tear while circulating? These details can impact a coin's perceived historical significance, enhancing its desirability among those interested in acquiring it. The market for era coins has experienced extraordinary growth in recent years, thanks in large part to increased awareness among collectors regarding the value attributed to unique pieces. Media coverage and increased online discussions regarding era coins, particularly those from years like 1995, can send shockwaves through collector communities. The excitement sparked by the discovery of rare finds often generates significant interest, with collectors scrambling to track down similar coins or seeking out the gems needed to round out their own collections. This heightened awareness sparks a sense of urgency and competition, causing prices to spike as demand surpasses supply. Also, the role of professional grading services cannot be understated when it comes to the valuation of era coins like the 1995 1-cent coin. Coins that receive a professional grade undergo a rigorous validation process in which expert evaluators assess their condition, authenticity, and specific characteristics. A well-graded coin can achieve a much higher market price than one that has not been formally assessed, inspiring collectors to seek top-tier certifications before making significant investments. Collectors are often willing to pay a premium for coins that have received quality grading and authentication from reputable organizations, as this fosters trust and confidence in the potential value of their acquisitions. This is where the 1995 1-cent coin with its errors and character stands out, as its recognition and certification can translate into remarkable value enhancements in the future. In the realm of auctions, the environment surrounding era coins can be stimulating, with rare examples often reaching extraordinary price points during bidding wars. When a significant coin like the 1995 1-cent coin emerges at auction, it catches the attention of numerous collectors and investors eager to secure these unique pieces. The thrill of competing against fellow collectors elevates the experience, often leading to fervent bidding that can drive prices to unprecedented heights. As bidding excitement builds around unique era coins or specific years with notable minting mistakes, buyers can find themselves in a race against time and each other as competition intensifies and valuations soar. The eagerness to lay claim to a piece of rarity reinforces the fervor and emotional investment that collectors have towards unique coins, directly influencing the market value associated with such pieces. Additionally, it's essential to consider the emotional and psychological aspects connected to coin collecting. For many enthusiasts, owning era coins like the 1995 1-cent piece invokes pride, excitement, and nostalgia, as they connect personally with the stories surrounding the coins. The hunt for rare pieces acts as both a stimulating challenge and an engaging pursuit within the broader numismatic community. Many collectors enjoy the thrill of unearthing significant finds and understanding the intricate details behind the coins they collect, further enhancing their personal attachment to their collections. This emotional connection often leads to deeper engagement with the history, artistry, and intricacies that define the world of numismatics, ultimately not only shaping individuals' perspectives around specific coins but also enriching their collecting journeys across time. Understanding the dynamics of provenance also plays a critical role in valuation. A coin that boasts rich historical connections, notable past ownership, or associations with revered collectors often garners higher value. The 1995 1-cent coin witnessing notable events attached to its history can enhance its appeal and potentially elevate its market price when future collectors recognize its significance. A well-documented provenance adds a layer of depth that spoken narratives often weave into numismatic discussions, allowing for connections to historical narratives that resonate with those purchasing or collecting unique coins. Lastly, as we explore the broader macroeconomic environment, we can see that trends in currencies often surge interest towards physical collectibles, particularly when individuals look towards tangible assets. Coins can represent secure investments during uncertain economic times, causing collectors and investors to seek refuge in potential error coins like the 1995 D1 cent piece, previously overlooked by many. As global markets fluctuate and valuations ascend, individuals recognize the buying power associated with owning rare and error coins and begin to gravitate toward pieces that offer potential value gains over time. This serves to illuminate the multifaceted motivations that lie within numismatics, combining the passion for collecting, the thrill of the hunt, and the potential for financial growth and value realization. If you found this exploration as thrilling as we did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your own thoughts in the comments below. We love to hear about your adventures in coin collecting, your encounters with rare finds, and any unique stories you may have related to numismatics. Until next time, keep collecting.